Round 5 for France. No. Start in 2 minutes. We're waiting on the last few drivers. Good evening everyone, welcome back to another race day of the II Racing League. This time we've got the assist tier 1 and we've got France on the calendar. We'll wait until everyone readies up so we can go to qualifier. So as from last week, IIRL won the race in Spain with FRA John behind him, and Qualy 2944 got 3rd place. I think we've got everyone ready, starting to ready up. Is everyone in chat? timer. I'm gonna just go to qualify one. So let's see what it's gonna be. It's dry right now, but I don't know what it's gonna be in the race. So who's gone out first? In the background is Jake going first again. Starting his out lap. It's trial session according to Shasu. I don't know how to say your name, fortunately. But yeah, so no wet tires needed for this race. Everyone could just try and get. Oh, sorry, Greg. Now more people starting to get out of the pit lane. Alcora's again. Another reserve driver driving again for 81. It's Tucker behind Red Bull, behind Hyper, I think. But let's see what Jakes can do. He's gonna start this lap. First person to start a lap of this year's France Grand Prix. And do I see Ajax going for mediums in Q1? Gets it very smoothly. And a very technical right, left, right. And another right to his back straight with DRS, approaching a slower vehicle. It goes to the side, let him pass. So don't cut this corner. Back to the second, back straight. Of course, setting a purple sector times due to him being the first person out on track. Was it Hyper just getting out of the way, or did he make a mistake? What can Jake do? What is the first lap going to be? It's going to be a 1:30.1. That's the first lap. Jake and and some got retires. Oh no, never mind. That's left the session. Maybe some internet issues. See right there. So what can Tucker do? Sammy on the back straight. So that's a 30.4. Just 3/10 behind. So who's next? It's Tucker going to be the next person over the line. Teammate of Semi-Style. And Ripley just getting a gap for the run of this. Tucker gets a 31.9. So the record of qualifiers is a 127.1, driven by Zen10, and in the race is a 130.8, driven by FRA John B. But I'm not sure if the 127s will be reached today. But as you can see, Jake just set another lap, new fastest lap, a 30.0. So let's see the right now. Wiggles crosses the line. No, it's semi improve. No, he can't. He's gonna go for another run. Just saving his. Oh, and Hyper into the wall. Does he have damage? Did he spin? Couldn't see it very clear. Sure if he has damage or not, but he spun. So watch out, drivers in sector 3. He's back on track, and there goes Ripley with a 129.8. Let's see, the Qualy with a 30.3, so going P3. Just watch out for turn 1, 2, don't try and get to track limits over there. Oh, another spin. Oh, there's a spin from Greg. Like the same turn as where Hyper spun it. Or is he just saving? Yeah, heating up his tires. I don't know if he spun or just waited. Okay, here goes Greg onto his first lap of today. Very clean into sector 1. That's why it gets maybe a little slipstream. Tucker just went a bit wide, and Platy sets at 129.5. 3/10 quicker than Ripley at the moment. And Mr. Wiggles says a 30.8 and Cameron's a 31.3. What can the bullet do? He's gonna go for his lap now again. Hoping not to get invalidated this time. What can Ross do? He's improving. He sets up 130.1. And he's 6/10 behind of Platy. Greg across the line. P8 30.6. Ooh, just getting it a bit wobbly. Keeps control of the car. Missed the wiggles of Qualy into the pits. That's Qualy. What can Page do? P9, 30.7. Bullet, what's he gonna do? He's setting at 1:30.061, only 7,000 behind of Jake. It's Hyper for another outlap. He's spun before. Deflated resets at 129.7. Only 2 tenths behind of the Qualy. I'm sorry guys if I'm not that energetic right now. I'm also a bit exhausted from work today. Apologies for that. Ross goes into the pits. At the moment, Ajax and Hyper haven't settled up yet. Hyper on mediums, trying to save another set. Ooh, and here comes Hyper on the back straight line. He sets a slow lap. Oh, invalidated it again. Now he's going for his fast run. Oh, and Hyper spins it again. Not getting that easily. Oh, and why did Cameron just cut the corner? Did he had a break? Missed break? Missed braking? Ajax sets a 130.5 mediums. Not the best tire. What is Cameron's doing? Cutting the corners. Can't do that to be honest. That's allowed. But try not to do it next time. Let's see who we have right now driving. His Hyper going for a lap still. Yes, but he's probably going to go head straight to the pits. Or not, he's going to go for another lap. And Mr. Wiggles retires from the Qualy, thinking he's safe going through to next to Q2. Or he pressed something wrong, maybe, I don't know. And Cameron's also retires. Still 4 minutes left to go. Why? What happened? Oh, and the Chorus also retires, thinking he can avoid not getting out of Q1. But at the moment, Hyper, Tucker and Hissy are in the danger zone. And Hyper still needs to settle up. Oh, and there goes Hyper again. Just not getting any grip on this track. He still has 3 minutes to go to set another lap or go into the pits and get a new tyre. I'm not sure if he will make it because he only has a minute, 1.5 minute to, yeah, he's probably. So at the moment, and he goes again. Did he save a lot of fuel? And Hissy lets Sammy by. Thank you for the follow, AOR Lennon02. Welcome to the stream. So right now at the end of Q1, Hyper is still trying to set lap time after 3 spins, and Sungod also returns in the pit lane. And there goes, and oh, Hyper into the barrier. Just not getting any good feelings into this track. More people retire, so at the moment Tucker, Hyper are out of Q1. I don't know how much time there is, so at the moment only Hissy is out on track. Greg also retires. Hissy is trying to get another lap in. And back straight. Still yellow flags, but that's from Hyper. Only 50 seconds on the clock. Hissy wants to improve his time. Try not to get knocked out, but I think he's still in, not sure. It was only Hissy trying to get a better lap time. There is the flag. One moment, guys. I'm gonna mute my mic for a bit. Welcome back, Daddy Cat. Here is Ajax. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't talk right now. for Camerons and mediums and cutting the track again. I think just to let fast drivers by. Cross through on those mediums. And 135.0. Here comes Jake. Ripping off a bit of a wobble. And Jake Duke going across the line, getting P3 on mediums. 9/10 behind Ajax, Ajax on softs. Greg goes for his first lap on mediums. Here comes Hissy. He's going to go across the line. What's he going to set? He's going to set P9, 31.5 with mediums first. One lap of mediums. Sorry guys, I just can't talk. My brain is not functioning. Greg going in the back straight, setting his first lap. What can he do on his first run? It's P8 with a 31.1. And his tires. Q2. Been on P12. risking it. Ajax knows he's going to continue, but on those softs, maybe an advantage for him for the first few laps, or is it going to be trouble? And Sungod wants to go on softs. And the bullet into P7, setting at 30.6, getting out of staying into Q3. Wiggles thinks he's safe as well. I think he will. At the moment it is Sungod, Boris, Hissy, Ross and Camerons. Now, at the moment out of Q2. There will be some people driving out. Ross is going out now. Chorus do on those old mediums. And of course get out of Q2. No, he doesn't. He improves his time, but he's just short. 400ths of a second with Page. No one's at the moment going for a fast lap. Just not go fast for another lap. Here comes Ross for this start of his lap. Thanks, Kate. It's just I'm very and Ross sets a purple sector 1. Remember, he's on softs. Yeah, Kate, I'm just very exhausted at the moment. So my brain is not functioning at the moment. Here goes Ross, getting a tow from Sungod. Is Sungod going to move away, or is he goes out of the way for Ross? Sungod now. There's no lap anymore. It's invalidated as well. So Sungod will be staying in P15 with Bissy in P40. Can Ross get out of Q2? Thanks for the follow, Baza87, welcome. And Ross goes P1, 41,000 of a second quicker than Ripley, Ajax. So at the moment you see Ross P1 and Ajax P2, but they qualified on softs. Rest of the grid on mediums, Sammy on P9 with softs. And Greg just got 2/10 quicker than Pajestic to stay in the top 3, in Q3. So people are out. Majestic, unfortunately, just 2 tenths off of Greg. And Cameron's Okoris, Hissy, and unfortunate Sun God as well, not setting a lap time yet. So we're now waiting for people to come on track for Q3. 12 minutes and 10 people who will take pole position. And there go 3 people. So people are going very early. So as you can see, Platty, Ripley, Ross, deflated, and Jake are out on track. Behind them, Mr. Wiggles and Greg going out now. Waiting for Sammy, Arjak, and the Bullets. Pit lane. They're very close behind. Try not to use your tires too much. Let's stay on board with Platty, going for his first run. Just let me. There you go. Now you can see what one has. See what Platty can do. And Jake misjudges turn 1 and 2 and invalidated his first run. Pretty wide. I don't know why people are doing this. All the favorite Ross and Ripley all got an invalidation on their lap. Wiggles doesn't have it. Let's see what Platty can do on his first run. His first run is going to be at 1:29.31. Right now, the fader week going for his second run, trying to validate his lap, and he goes back into the pits trying to get a fresh set of thoughts for his first validated run. And there goes Mr. Wiggles with it 1:29.4 and Greg with it 1:29.8 in their first run. let's see what our checks can do. Sector 3. I'm sorry, oh my god, why I need to stop so slow. And Ajax goes into P2 with 210, with 15 thousandths of a second quicker than 20 thousandths of a second quicker than the Wiggles. Let's see what Ross can do on the back straight. Ross goes final corner on the back straight, getting the DRS open. He's going to do a 29.8. Let's see what Mr. Wiggles do. What does? He's going to go again. Ooh, and the bullet invalidates before sector 3. Ajax is just let's see what the bullet can do. He's going to go for another run on his softs, trying to validate his lap. Here comes Ripley across the line, starting his lap as well. Ross comes back into the pits, same with Mr. Wiggles or Blatty. Now we're seeing Ripley and Jake on the track, having some clear space with the bullet as well. And Ripley setting a purple sector 1. It's a bit wide. Into the first DRS zone of 2. Cut in and don't use too much curve on the exit. On the second straight, he sets a purple sector 2 as well. Goes into fast right-hander. Don't try to get much understeer. Thanks for the follow, Summons. As you can see, Mr. Wiggles, Ross and Sammy are out on track. And Jake is setting his lap. I think his second run. And he invalidates and has to recharge and go again. the last 2 minutes. Ripley at the moment pole position with 1:29.2. Behind of him 1/10 of a second Platty within 29.3. Ajax and Mr. Wiggles 29.4. Greg 29.8. Ross 29.8 with 5,000 second difference with Greg. With 40,000 per second quicker Ross against Jake. P6, P7, P8, Sammy, P9 and 10. Wow. Mr. Wiggles for his second run. Oh, and Mr. Wiggles spins it. Ooh, can he get back and save his ERS real quick to get another run? Try and get that pole position. Here goes Greg and Sammy again on the back straight. P7. And Ripley sets at 29.0. 2/10 quicker than his last lap. So what can Platty do to improve his time and beat Ripley? Because the flag is out. And the Deflated doesn't set a lap in Q3. Not making it in time. And the Bullet gets purple sector 1, so the Bullet also, if he's still on a lap and not validated, he can still manage to get into the pit. And across the start finish line to set his time. And the Bullet gets P5. And Platty gets a purple sector 2, but there was a car in sector 3, probably Jake or Ajax, I'm not sure. Good evening, TD. How are ya? This is next, by the way. And again, a driver cutting the track. Why? I don't know. And Ajax gets pole within 28.9. What can Platty do? Can he get quicker? No, he can't. He got quicker, got P2, but he did not get pole position. Ajax with a 10th of a second quicker, getting that pole position from Platty. So the first row, Ajax and Platty, second row, Ripley and Wiggles, third row, the Bullet, Greg, fifth row, Ross and Sammy, and fifth row, Jake and Deflated Wii. So here you have the top 10 of Q3. But of course, only in F2 there's points for qualifying or a sprint race. But this was not a sprint race, this was just a normal qualifying. Now we wait till everyone is back. So Ajax is the only person that went into the 128. So we got a 5-minute break. Waiting for... Take a drink. Or get something to eat. Welcome Paul Collins. Good evening. So for people who have missed it, at the moment, so per Ajax, Platy, Ripley in top 3, Wiggles P4, Bullet P5, Greg 6, 7th Ross, 8 Sammy, 9 Jake, 10 Deflated Wee, 11 Majestic, 12 Kemmons, 13 The Chorus, 14 Hissy, 15 The Sun God, 16 Tucker for Life, and 17 Hyper. So right now we're waiting for the drivers. How are you, TD? So, time has gone, everyone is ready. Not sure if it's... First we're gonna have the formation lap. Ooh, is everyone here? Did someone went too early? I think someone pressed A too early. I don't know if that's gonna be restart or not, because there is one person, and I think that is Greg. Yeah, it is Greg. That was not here in time. So Greg has not heated up his tires and Ajax is left. So I think it's gonna be a restart, not sure. Oh, something is not right with Greg's wheel. So the clutch did not work. So I'm not sure where Ajax has gone. If he got disconnected or he had some problems. Ah, there he's back now. Just hope he gets back into his car. He can choose his car quickly. So here's the predicted tire strat. People. Now we're gonna go. Seeing everyone line up again. Everyone's lining up. Okay. Into the grid. 5 rights. Here we go. Ajax having a great start. Is it going to be a clean? Or is there going to be any chaos? Oh, Across gets a bad start. Greg, of course, with his cold tires, he just can't fight any places. Oh, a little squirrel from Hyper again. And the Bullet is trying to attack Ripley. Oh, and Sungold left the session. Great. Oh, and I have to try. It's getting squirmy over there. Nearly 4 wide. Oh, and the chorus spins it. Those hearts aren't the greatest. Very good. And Wiggles gets Ripley into the fast right-hander. And the slow, fast, slow right-hander. So, predicted tire stroke strategy from Wiggles could be medium hard, medium soft, medium. And ooh, the Bullet is getting losing more place now. 1 second. Bullet losing another place. Or is he not? Oh, and he has to run to go in the runoff area. And he has to give the place to Samisar. But Bullet is losing places. At the moment, Ajax is just getting a gap behind where he is on soft, so his tires would mean he has to stop earlier than everyone else. It's hoping for safety car. The Bullet gets the pace back again from Sammy. Pretty clean lap 1 and 2. No incidents yet. Oh, it's lap 1. Does he have damage or did DRS is enabled? Sunbelt says fast lap and has left the session again. No, you said new set of tires. Ajax is standing his gap on the drivers behind. Only 2 seconds now, but there's a long DRS train, and there's the first penalty of the race from the bullet, and it comes fadeaway on Jake. Can he get it? Sticking the outside to the inside. Oh, it's a bit of a touch. That was not the smoothest. It's hidden behind. So at the moment, it's the close battle. People laps. So if the Flayed we would have got first place in this race, he would have got in front of Ross. Let's see what Lucas can do with his teammate. Are they fighting, or can he just pass him so he's a faster driver? Is we go for a move? He got him? No, he didn't. Wiggles pushing Platty. DRS. Hyper gets a penalty as well. And Wiggles gets passed very easily. Ripley's putting the pressure on both the Ferraris. Getting Ross and Jake getting closer behind after these 3 people are fighting together. And the Flayed we attack in turn 1. Going for the outside move. Can he stick it? Can he use... Oh, he held it. Jake is pushing Flayed. Let's see what's happening in front again with the Ferraris and the McLaren. And Tucker also gets past Tucker for life, and Platty gets clean overtake on his teammate Wiggles. Wiggles doesn't lose another place to Ripley. So here's another group, the Flayed we, Ross and Jake. Oh, sector 2. And Greg spins it after the DRS and in the exit. Exit of turn 9. At the moment, Wiggles pushing Patty again. Can he move? He's moving on the outside. stick it? He was sticking it. He's still pushing behind. Yes, we're close enough to attack, but I think it's just saving IIRS. Using DRS just to get close with Wiggles. Sunbelt gets past Hyper. Oh, and Ross goes into the pits very early. Maybe not early because he's on softs. But he's getting closer on Fatih's tail. Repeat attack Patty for P3. Can Patty even front of him? Patty, and Rippy is gonna try and overtake him now on the outside, but he doesn't manage to get the grip. Now Majestic on his seat. Hyper gets another penalty. And right now the softs of Ajax are going off. Patty is gaining on Ajax, and oh, and it's Hyper spinning again. Not getting the best luck on this track. Oh, and he hits his front wing off. Is that going to be a safety car, virtual safety car? But Tucker goes into the pits. Yes. No safety car. Hyper gets another penalty, speeding into the pit lane. It's not his lucky day, and he retires off the race. And here comes Platy overtaking Mr. Wiggles again. Oh, and Ripley gets his braking point wrongly. Can he get the grip? The exit? Yes, he can. Got it? Yes. He's got. And cannons overtake the bullets. The bullet. Still in potential overtake on Ripley. But the DRS is close enough. Yes, no, it's left. Now Platy is on the tail of Ajax, and SunGod overtakes Majestic at the start-finish line. Qualy overtake this turn? He's just keeping the distance for the next lap. Very close behind as well. Is Kevin's going to overtake? No, he's not. Sungot overtakes Hissy. Just stays behind Hissy, but tries to get a better exit. Does not get that exit right. There's battle in front. Jax, Ripley, Wiggles, and Platty fighting. P1, too close, battle up front. Now here comes Platty for the overtake on Ajax on the back straight. And is Ripley gonna follow her? Platty, or he's just waiting for the next DRS? Better exit from Ripley onto Ajax, having a better tyre, and here comes Ripley. Overtake him. A break later was the best tyre for now. Oh, and it's a spin from Wiggles and Ajax. Ajax spins because of a contact between Wiggles and Ajax. Right now, Mr. Wiggles lost 3 places now, and Ross went into the pits, going for his hard tyres. What tyre? Who's gonna blink first? Into the pit lane. It's deflated wheat and Mr. Wiggles. What tyre's gonna be? We will see. After the contact between Mr. Wiggles and Ajax, they both go into the pits. I don't know if Wiggles got any damage on the wing. No, he doesn't. He's just changing his tyres to hards. Hammond's the tail bullet again. Ripley try and overtake Platty right now. Here comes Clemens on bullets. Ross gets a penalty for track limits in turn 3. Ripley is getting very close on Platty's tail. Ross and Sammy are fighting after DRS turn 9. Overtake on start finish straight, goes to the inside and gets Platty. Bullet goes into the pits, trying to undercut maybe from Ripley and Platty and Jake. Platty is very close and Ripley gets a bit of a wobble on the exit. Bullet comes out the pit lane in P13. So here comes Platty overtaking Ripley. Smooth criminal. Here comes Ripley back and another penalty, but now it's for Tucker for life. And oh, it's a spin from across and hits the sign in the exit of turn 6. Oh, and there's another spin from Tucker. Did he hit his wall? He hit the wall. Don't see any damage. Oh, and there they go. P1 and 2 into the pit lane. Jake is continuing to try and get a better tyre life. But at the end of the race, Clemens of course stays out because he's already on hard. Tucker for life spins again into turn 9. Here they are, Plenty Ripley getting deflated. Is the undercut better? Raider Wheat gets an very good undercut on Ripley. He has 2 laps all tyres. Oh, and Tucker as well spins again in sector 3. And Majestic gets a penalty also for track limits. And play that holds onto his position. Still goes back into the race. Of course, also has 2 laps on all the tyres. Platty and Ripley. And some got another penalty, and now some got Hissy and Majestic go into the pit lane for their hard tyres. Here they come on the back straight. Ripley attack on the deflated wheel into turn 1. No, he does not. So at the moment, Jake is in P1 still on his mediums, and another spin from Tucker. And gets another penalty, and is very unfortunate on the track right now, just trying to get away from people. Jake very clearly in front. Cameron's trying to get him from behind. Oh, can Ripley overtake the Flader we into? Oh wait, Ripley got tabbed. The Flader and Ripley tapped. Ripley has got a penalty at the moment. Jake's mediums, trying to extend his medium run. Jake still driving on his old mediums. Just 16 seconds in front of Platty. How long is Jake going to be on those mediums? Tuck for life, gets another penalty into the pit lane. But as I can see is that James is just going Jake's. Ooh, can Mr. Wiggles overtake the Flader? Can't. Just yet. flying sector 3. It's watch out for Tucker's car if he comes out of the pit lane. Mr. Wiggles very close. Made it. Mr. Wiggles trying to push Faded Wee. Just coming back behind. Still can't get to him that close. It's really close enough. If it gets another penalty again for track limits. Is Ross going for it? No, he doesn't. But Sammy gets another penalty. So it goes in front again. P3 and P6. The P6 are fighting for that podium position, but Jake's going into the pit now. What tyres is he going to go? After his long run on his medium tyres, he's going to try and go on hards, or is he on softs? He's going to be on softs for 10 laps. 10 laps remaining, guys. Who's it gonna win? Is Cameron's gonna try and just extend his hards 9 more laps, or he's just going into the pit lane? Oh, and Deflated Wee gets a penalty as well in the battle for P2. A little bit of a wiggle from Mr. Wiggles, and Mr. Wiggles gets also a penalty, so that's an advantage for Qualy. And for Jake, if Jake can get to them. And goes into the pit lane now. He's going to try and overtake Ross. Still a very big battle up front. Cameron's trying to hold on to his tyre life. Qualy, Deflated Wee, Mr. Wiggles, and Rugby fighting for those podium places. Gap to Deflated, overtake into turn 1. He still keeps it clean. No one goes wide into turn 2. Oh, and Wales tried to go for an opportunity, but wasn't too close of a gap. Too small. Break the slipstream. Here comes Deflated Wee. Is he going to try and get an overtake? Doesn't. He's still a little bit behind. Mr. Wiggles going to try and overtake. Oh, and does it get it clean? Is it clean? Is it clean? Deflated Wee is holding it into the outside to the inside. And Ripley's coming. Ripley's enjoying this, so he can get the advantage. Later on, the deflated Wii holds on to his position. Jake is right now trying to get back to the top. Cameron still needs to pit, I think. Not sure yet. And Sam gets into the pits, change into his softs. Right now, still these four people racing extremely close to each other. One mistake and it can go all wrong. So at the moment, Platty has the advantage of the penalties. Deflated Wiggles and Ripley has, and he's getting closer to the Red Bull from Cameron's. That is trying to do an alternative strat, going long on those tires. Ajax overtake Ross. The outside, very clean on the outside. Just so close to Platty. Ricky as well. And there's a fight. And Sammy gets a clean overtake on Greg. Seeing the tyre difference and the age difference affecting it. Cummins goes into the pits for the last 7 laps. So Platty has retaken the lead. With deflated P2, Wiggles P3, and Ripley P4. Jake is trying to catch onto the leaders with a different tyre. Platty again just weaves a bit just to get out of that switch. Can Ripley overtake? Does Ripley have? Does not yet. The space is still not enough. Four drivers just pushing to the last lap. It's getting closer to Ross. And Hissy gets a penalty as well. So right now, Platty and P1 leading with no penalties against Deflated Wii, Wiggles and Ripley, who have penalties next to their name. But it's so close. Ripley overtake Wiggles, or can Deflated Wii overtake Platty into turn 8? Deflated Wii gets a clean overtake on Platty. Does he have a great exit into turn 9? Yes, he does. And Jake gets a penalty. And Greg again as well. But right now Deflated Wii is P1 with 2 laps older tyres than Platty, who's saving a bit of ERS, and both Ferraris pushing each other trying to get to the top. With Ripley behind and Jake as well pushing. Doesn't manage to get closer yet. Laps remaining, guys. Watching these four drivers just pushing each other to the limit. One mistake, it can cost everything, all of your points that you gained right now in this race. Oh, Qualy gets a bit of a not a great exit. Williams can now push on Qualy for the overtake, or is he just keeping him in front of him? Greg goes into the pit again, maybe trying to get the fastest lap. Oh, and Ripley! Whoa, what happened to Ripley? I must have caught it. Oh, I must have. I didn't see it. Out of winning position. So at the moment it's 2 Ferraris against 1 Aston Martin. Just deflated, really trying to get the win. And deflated we gets another time penalty. But at the moment Qualy is still contended to win the race if he just keeps on the pressure and not make any mistakes. It's 4 more laps, guys. Right now, everything's still 2 tenths behind each other. Let's see what's up behind. Clemens go into the points after his long run on the hards to softs. And Greg moves past a chorus. Yep. There we go. Still close it is, and Ripley has passed Jake. That is on softs, so probably the soft choice wasn't that great for the last stint, and Greg gets a new fastest lap of the race of 1:31.160. So, but he won't get the point due to him being out of top 10 position. So still top 3 in a second behind. Trying to push it to the limit. Lap 25 out of 27. 3 more laps to go. Who is gonna win it? Qualy at 1 Mr. Wiggles overtake deflated Wii, trying to win, get the most points for Ferrari and for themselves. Back straight again, sector 2, along the DRS zone. Kemmins goes past Sun God. Kemmins was on softs, trying to get as much points after his run on hards. And Sun God tries to fight Kemmins still. Now he's on the outside. Can he hold it through on the outside? Kemmins has the inside. Sun God has the better traction. And Sun God hold it onto the outside to the inside, and Ajax gets a penalty as well. So it's the second to last lap, and at the moment, and Ripley gets a penalty as well again. We're still trying to push to gain, maybe on the last lap. Platty and Mr. Wiggles are still behind deflated Wii. Who can make a move? Are they gonna try and make a move on the last lap? Or now? It's now or never, sometimes people say, but over here at the end, at the back, it's Ajax and Ross and Bullet fighting for more points. Bullet is pushing Ross. Is Bullet gonna overtake? He's getting boxed in. Oh, he's 3 wide, and oh, that was a close call. Kemmins in front of Sun God again. Just passing his seat as well after the DRS. Getting as close as possible. Still, these 3 drivers still fighting till the end. Just by a second. Last lap, guys. Last lap of the France Grand Prix of the II Racing League. There's still 4 tenths, 3 tenths behind. Platty is pushing. Platty's pushing for the end. Who is it gonna win? Is it gonna be deflated Wii, Platty, or Mr. Wiggles? Right now, Platty has the highest chance because he's got no penalties. But Bullet and Ross are fighting. Oh, it's a square. Oh, it's a squiggle, and they touch. Ross gets a bit of it, and Platty gets the overtake on deflated Wii. But can Wiggles get any profit? When Sun God overtakes Kemmins again. Kemmins with no penalties at the moment, still in P10. And deflated Wii gets an overtake. Oh, he's on the outside. This could end in tears if they don't watch out together. And deflated Wii gets P1 again. And now Mr. Wiggles is in P2. Let it P3, but now they're going to go to the final corner on the straight. What's it going to be? Who's going to win it? At the moment, it's on the line. It's deflated Wii, but with penalties, P1 is for Platty 2944, and Mr. Wiggles gets second place after penalty related. Deflated Wii gets P3, Ripley P4, and the Bullet just gets P7, Ajax P6, oh, P8 for the Bullet, Kemmins P7. Ross P9, Hissy P10, Sun God P11, Majestic P12, Semi gets P13, Greg P14, Aquarius P15. So, Pletty 1, Mr. Wiggles P2, Deflated Wee P3. And the fastest lap goes to, at the moment it goes to Greg, but he is not inside the top 10. So the fastest lap and the point goes to Ripley with a 132.464. Getting an extra point after P4. So GG's to everyone. A very close battle from these people. From Ripley, Deflated Wee, Platty and Wiggles. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope everyone enjoyed. Sorry if I'm not the best with commentating. Thanks for watching everyone. We will see you Saturday with F2.